This meeting is being recorded.
All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we have the presentation going as well.
You can tell we're in Costa Rica, right? All you can hear is like birds in the background.
All right, so you ladies are seeing, join us for our open house rather than your faces on the right. Is that correct?
Yes.
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 Yes, yes.
Yes.
Great.
Should we mute our mic?
Yes, actually, if everyone would please mute their mics if they're not speaking, that would be fantastic, and we'll have better audio later. All right, well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our 2022 Professional Women's Network of Costa Rica Open House. My name is Sarah Joy Staude, and I'm the president of the network. And I also have with me here Andrea Minicola, past president, currently the VP of our network, and she is now transitioning to the role of Director of Network Development. So very exciting things ahead. In the next hour, Andrea and I are going to try and impress and amaze you by doing a top 5 countdown of reasons to become a member of the PWNCR and how you'll benefit from membership. So we also want to use this opportunity to remind our current members of all the ways you can participate and why you would want to. Go ahead, Andrea. Okay, you're muted, Andrea. We're not hearing you.
It's not only an opportunity for those of you who are already members of the PWNCR, but also for people who don't really know exactly what the PWNCR is about. And honestly, when Sarah Joy and I were creating this presentation to amaze and entice you guys, we had a really hard time coming up with, at first we had like 25 reasons why you need to be a member of the PWNCR. And then we're like, oh my gosh, we only have like just over an hour. So we've whittled it down as much as we can for time's sake. But before we dive in, I think it's important that we talk about, who the PWNCR is and what it is we do. So the PWNCR is not just about like one specific kind of woman. It's about every woman. It's, we have in our membership currently, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have engineers, artists, activists, accountants, entrepreneurs, students, scientists, therapists, HR professionals. It just goes on and on and on. And we are every woman in Costa Rica who wants to learn and who wants to be empowered. And typically one of our taglines is on our website is we are women who love the life they live because we're all being proactive in creating a life that we love. One of my personal favorite quotes is, show me your friends and I will show you your future. And that's not just some like cool quote that is a random idea from Google or anything. It's a quote that's been around and withstood the test of time. For example, I'm not religious. Let me just say that first. I'm not religious, but in Proverbs 13:20, Solomon says, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise. But a companion of fools shall be destroyed. And even Aristotle says that a friend to all is a friend to none. And even my mom, I'm going to throw my mom in here just for credit. She always told me, be careful who you hang out with, be careful who you associate with, be careful who you let into your life. This goes with women and men, by the way. Don't just let anyone come into your life and start like moving things and talking about things. You need to guard your heart, you need to guard your mind, and you need to guard your soul. And the Professional Women's Network is a group of women, not just women, but friends, who will mentor you positively into that life that you love. So Sarah Joy is going to actually continue with this and just share with you a little bit about our mission and our vision.
So our mission is to promote and support women in business through personal and professional growth opportunities. And our vision is to strengthen our community by supporting, empowering, and inspiring women in business. Obviously, through this network, I have gained more visibility in my own business and had the opportunity to brainstorm with experienced business women. So I've also had the opportunity to support others in their careers. And so I feel like this is a really unique community of women, and we would love to support you in your professional goals, whatever those may be. So that's our mission and vision for the future. And we want everyone here today to see the opportunities that the PWN can give you.
Yeah, exactly. So with the mission and vision, that brings us to the opportunities, like what can we actually do for you? So as you see on this slide, there's 3 opportunities: networking, community, and personal and professional development. So I'm just going to start by saying, though, like, I think that the main thing that the PWNCR does, and what has really benefited me the most, is that we create events so that you can network. We create opportunities so that you can network. And it always amazes me, because I've been networking quite a while now, and I see the benefit in it, but I'm always amazed that women don't recognize that networking is the most important thing that you can do, not only for your career, but for your life. But they're not doing it. And what amazes me even more is that over the last 2 years with the pandemic and everything's been turned into a digital format. And so we have the ability to communicate more than ever and to network more than ever, but we're still not. And that really surprises me. And more than any time in history, we have the ability to communicate, yet I feel, from speaking to other women, we feel extremely isolated. You know, we've traded trust for tweets. You know, we've traded smiles for statuses. We've traded love for likes, you know, on our social media. We've traded conversation for comments, you know, on our posts that we do. And so the PWNCR creates learning events so that we can get together and we can network. I'll give a little bit away about myself. I'm 51 years old, and one of the lessons that I learned early on in my career, and I'm grateful for this, is the ability to network strategically. And it stands out as one of the key things that has propelled my life forward, not only personally, but professionally as well. And it's one that I continue to find value in today. I attribute much of my success as a businesswoman and as a leader in my profession directly to networking. And I know there's probably some women here who are still, you know, are like, well, what exactly is networking? You know, and one important detail I want to share with everyone is that networking, while it's an opportunity to provide you, it's a skill that you need to develop. Okay, it's not something that you just do one day and you're like, oh, I'm networking, look at me go, I'm good at it. It's a skill that you need to develop, and it doesn't happen overnight. You need to work at it. You need to show up. You know, it's like anything in life. You need to do the work in order to reap the rewards. It's a habit. And I know that a lot of you already know this, but you know, you are what you do every day. So if networking isn't a habit, then it's not something you're going to reap the rewards for. So given the integral career development networking has afforded me, it really pains me. Honestly, it pains me to see how underutilized it is among women, especially in the Costa Rica community. According to this study that I read, it was in the Journal of Human Relations. It says that the problem is rooted in the fact that most women tend to fall victim to self-imposed barriers, including gendered modesty, especially in Latin American countries. Women are taught to be humble. Women are taught to have modesty and not to talk about their achievements. We suffer from imposter syndrome. You know, we have a tendency to undersell ourselves and our value and our strengths, and we have a reluctance to leverage our connections as a means to get ahead in our careers and our personal lives. And the PWNCR is a tool that we're offering to women to push past all these roadblocks, you know, to focus on the benefits, or as I like to call it, a return on investment. It's an ROI of your life. Networking is ROI for your life. You know, it's a crucial skill, and I can guarantee anyone that puts the time and puts the effort into networking, it's going to continue to pay you dividends throughout your entire career. And I think in order to be successful in your career, again, I'm not just saying career, I'm saying your personal life as well, you need to be intentional about the way you network. It's not enough to just be sociable. You're not going to get a seat at the table where your ideas can be heard if you're just sociable. You know, you need to know how to network. And when it's done right, networking lets women identify their role models. This is huge, especially for me, becoming a member of the PWNCR. It lets you identify your role models. It lets you identify with women who have the qualities that you want and learn from them. It expands your business opportunities. You know, as you rise in your careers, as I have within Costa Rica, you can also help by paying it forward. So how do the women in the PWNCR pay it forward? This comes to the second point. The first point was networking. The second point is we want to help women learn how to help their communities. We support local organizations through fundraising, and in a little while, Sarah Joy and Natalia, our Director of Social Responsibility, will talk to you a little bit more about our fundraising efforts. But giving instead of taking in our community will enrich your life. It will familiarize you with your community. It will connect you to the people and the ideas that will positively impact your perspective for the rest of your life. Helping your community, and again, this is my experience, in my opinion, is an opportunity for you to grow as a person. You know, it helps you to better understand the world and how you fit into your world. And number three is personal and professional development. And I mean, if I started talking about this now, it would probably take me 2 hours because there's just so many things. But I know Sarah Joy has whittled it down to kind of like a short list of what her and I have gained from our experience personally and professionally in our career development. So here we go with our top 5 reasons to explain the benefits that you can gain through personal and professional development. And just before we begin our countdown, Sarah Joy is going to just share a really quick little history of the PWNCR. So not only do you know our vision and our mission and our 3 opportunities, but you can also hear a little bit about our history before we get into our 5 reasons.
Of course, this is really important. So here is a photo of the founding members of the PWNCR in 2011. The PWN was actually formed and originally an interest group of the Women's Club of Costa Rica. So since then, our network has evolved into a really dynamic and growing membership of women with diverse backgrounds and careers who meets to share their knowledge and experience and to support each other in their chosen professions. So from January to December, we have what we consider to be a very diverse program of learning, sharing, and socialization for our members. Some of the visits have included guest speakers such as Flora Montealegre of the Cruza Foundation. We have shared happy hour with the U.S. Ambassador to Costa Rica. We have learned from Mariliana Morales of the Raja Foundation, and we've had a bunch of workshops, including ones that have provided us with insight and personal growth. You might have attended and benefited from Sarah Baslow's coaching to celebrate the wins of the old year and plan for the new year. You may have sharpened your emotional intelligence with Andrea Minicola. And you won't want to miss our upcoming May event, The Power of Conversations. So our special events, happy hours, and lunch socials actually are what make the PWN the premier network for women in Costa Rica. So feel free to join us as a guest to discover all of what this network has to offer. You will remember that since the beginning of the pandemic, we have pivoted to have all our activity online. And that has been an incredible learning experience for all of us, most especially your leadership team. And what we do look forward to starting to meet up for some luncheons in the coming months. So thank you for all contributing to make us into a stronger network every day. You're probably wondering what the top reasons to become a member of the PWNCR are. So go ahead, Andrea.
Honestly, I feel like we already said it all. No. But no, so the next one we're going to talk about is, and again, Sarah Joy and I had a list of like 25, but we had to like whittle it down to just 5. And these were the ones that we thought were the most beneficial. So being a part of something bigger than yourself. Okay, I want you just to take a second and listen to these questions I'm going to ask you. What kind of life are you leading right now? What legacy do you want to leave behind in your life? You know, what will people remember about you after you die, after you pass? You know, I know these are like pretty deep questions for a Saturday morning, but I think they're questions that we should think about, you know, from time to time. And I think the reason is because we're not just here to be here. We're here to use our lives to make the world a better place. We're here to remember that there's other things other than ourselves that we need to contribute to. And to help motivate you to embark on the journey of living your life for something bigger than yourself, here's some meaningful reasons that Sarah Joy and I put together, and that we will hope that will inspire you not only to join the PWNCR for those of you who are not members, but for those of you who are members, we want you to participate more. We want you to show up. We want you to be involved. So number one reason is you could significantly impact somebody's life. And as you do, you're going to realize that your life is not just about you. One of the women that I learned this from was Phyllis. And I always bring Phyllis up, and I know she gets embarrassed by it when people throw compliments at her all the time, but she's really one of the main reasons that kept me involved with the PWNCR. And if she didn't do that for me, I wouldn't have reaped all the rewards that I've gotten from networking. So thank you, Phyllis, for continuing to mentor me and to connect me with the people I need to be connected with and to keep me involved, because you're a big reason why I have stayed involved, and the PWNCR has impacted my life. Number two, you never know the impact that you can have. And again, I'm going to use Phyllis as the example from that, because I don't know if Phyllis really truly knows the impact that she has on people's lives, because she's involved and because she helps and because she connects. You know, she knows that life is bigger than just her, and she continues to help people and connect people. You're also going to discover how to work collectively for something bigger. There's no stopping a good idea whose time has come, right? But you can't do it alone. And this is a huge thing that I have learned. I've always been a solo artist my whole life. I'm a bit of an introvert that way in business. I just like to bang things out and get it done myself. But Sarah Joy can hopefully attest to this. And that's, you know, we didn't know each other when we started this, when she became, you know, president and I slid into the vice president role, and we're completely different people, Sarah Joy and I. We go about things from a whole different perspective. You know, she based off of her life experiences and me based off mine. And I'll tell you, I'm not going to cry, Sarah Joy, but I care about Sarah Joy as much as I care about any of my friends that I've had for, you know, forever, because we've taken that step to learn how to work collectively together to get shit done. Excuse my language. But that's what we say, like, we got to get this done, you know. And now the PWNCR has pushed us together and has forced us to learn how to collectively work towards something bigger than ourselves. Number four, we're going to realize the importance of giving back and helping others. Sarah Joy, do you want to give an example about how we've been giving back and helping others within the PWNCR?
Sure. I know Natalia will be coming on at the end because she wasn't able to be on audio right now, but we have had just an amazing response from our membership. We have some angel donors who have put up you know, $500 at a time, and then the rest of our membership has matched or exceeded that, and that has gone towards the Rahab Foundation to help women who have been victims of sexual traffic and human trafficking and prostitution. We have also been a part of fundraising for Animales de Asís and helping animals that have been, you know, neglected or hurt and bringing them back to health. And we also have the Costa Rica Humanitarian Foundation. And the beautiful thing is that all these women are part of our network. So we're not only are we helping good cause, but we're also helping the dream of multiple members of our network. So I'm very proud of that part of being something bigger, giving money where it will be most well used.
Exactly. Yeah. You can also you can inspire others when you're part of a network and you're growing and you're learning together. I'm going to use Lisa Folgers on this call right now. I don't know if Gilletta's on this call, but Lisa and Gilletta are partners, and they own a company called Go Global, and they have just each of them gone out of their way to help me in different ways. And whether they know this or not, I don't think maybe they do, but if they don't, Lisa, I hope you're listening right now. And that's, you have inspired me throughout my life. I know we haven't.
Somos un pueblo ejemplar por nuestro respeto a los derechos humanos, incluyendo la igualdad de género y eliminar todas las formas de acoso contra las mujeres.
Can you mute whoever that is? That was interesting. Anyways, but yeah, both Sarah Joy and Juletta and Lisa Folger have inspired me greatly. Anytime I've hit a roadblock or, had an issue or a problem as president when I was first starting out, I did seek guidance from them, and just them talking to me really has inspired me. It's made me realize how connected we all are. And I told you at the beginning, I was a little bit of a lone wolf, and I just wanted to get things done the way I wanted to get things done. And now that I realize, how connected we are, we all inevitably impact each other in a positive way. Remember, it's you are who your friends are. If you want to know what your future looks like, look at who's around you, the top 5 or 6 people who you let influence your life. So we're connected, we can inspire each other. And ultimately that has led me to be unintentionally happier. I didn't know that was going to happen to me when I entered this network. And it didn't happen immediately, because at the beginning I didn't really know how to network. But now that I've figured it out, through people like Phyllis and Gilletta and Lisa and Sarah Joy, Helen, there's just been so many women who have influenced me that I didn't even know were influencing me at the time. But now, a few years later, I'm looking back and I'm like, wow, like these women each individually had an opportunity to be involved in my life and inspire me. It's made me a stronger person. It's made me realize that I can endure anything that I believe is worth fighting for. And I know this sounds a little bit deep, but it has helped me discover deeper purposes for my life. And so now I don't go, when I first got into this, I was just like, I have to be a president, I have to be the best president this organization's ever had. I got to do this and this and this. And now I'm more, my purpose isn't to be the best president. My purpose is to be the best leader. My purpose is to be the best friend. My purpose is to inspire people and to help people. And honestly, I felt like I was a lot more of a selfish person before I became involved in the PWNCR. And it's made me, I feel it's made me a better person. The more time we have to discover about ourselves and what our passions are, and the more we surround ourselves with people who are going to push us in that direction, the faster our personal life and our career is going to be impacted in a positive way. So why should you guys become a member of the PWNCR? So you can make the most of your life by striving to live for something, as we said before, that's bigger than yourself. So I wanted Natalia, Sarah Joy and I said that Natalia was going to speak right now, but I think she's still not able to join us. Is that right, Sarah Joy?
Yeah, I think she had to take her son somewhere. So we're going to go ahead with number 2.
Who's right into number 2 then?
All right, very good. So something that I wanted to share personally was definitely reason number 2, grace and kindness. So Cory Booker had said, give the respect you want to receive, embody the grace you hope to encounter, and help others with no expectation whatsoever. And as Andrea said, this journey with the Professional Women's Network has helped me grow in these areas tremendously. specifically my relationship with Andrea, I've learned that there will be days that you can't do what you said you would do. And this is when kindness and grace that other PWN members have shown me on those days is a special kind of support. And I would even say a feminine support usually found only in a community of women. So I could not do all that I do for the PWN without Andrea being there as my friend, mentor, cheerleader, and colleague. So thank you, Andrea, for showing me great grace. She regularly knows that I'm doing the best that I can do on any given day. And so I want to thank her especially, and all of the PWN members who have encouraged me along the way, because there have been days that I need to restart and re-engage as needed, especially through the pandemic. So why should you join our network? Why should you participate? I truly believe that you will become a kinder, more gracious person, and that will be in both your life and in your career. Working together and networking with so many amazing women, that's a good way to be mentored by example about leadership. The kinder, more gracious you are, the better leader you will become.
Yeah, and just take a second, like consider when a leader perhaps has shown you kindness and grace in your lives. Consider when your boss has shown you kindness and grace in your life. I bet you've already pictured that person in your mind before we even got to that sentence, right? Like you've had this person in your life that did do that for you. And so what we're asking women of the PWNCR is to be that leader. You know, to be that leader that exhibits kindness and graciousness. Momentum mori is the Latin phrase, and it means momentum mori. It means tomorrow you may die, and let that dictate what you do, and let that dictate what you say. For we might not be here tomorrow. Be kind and be gracious and do the work and be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. You know, and by doing that, you can be a more kinder and gracious person. And leaders are kind and gracious people. So another question, like how about you? You know, what are your leadership priorities this year? I have a list of business outcomes that obviously I need to achieve this year. However, I plan on achieving them in a way that perhaps I hadn't fully incorporated into my leadership style in the past. And that is through kindness, graciousness, and emotional intelligence. So when I began telling you guys about the three opportunities, the networking, the community service, and the personal and professional development that you can gain through the PWNCR, I stopped after community involvement because, again, the personal and professional development is just so vast. But Sarah Joy and I, like I said, put some time in and we've narrowed it down. So Sarah Joy is going to expand on this a bit in reason number 3, why you should become a member of the PWNCR, or why you should become a more active member of the PWNCR.
Absolutely. Thanks, Andrea. So number 3 reasons why you should become a member of the PWNCR are new skills. And I like looking back, I'm just floored by how many activities we've had that have really boosted me over the last 3 years. I'm sure that many of you longtime members have picked up a variety of skills, but I'll just kind of run through what I have gained that I can share. You know, some of these things that I've learned to lean on my friends in the PWN for support and knowledge of how to handle things in business, finding solutions, sharing best practices. So these are public speaking skills. By attending the monthly meetings, the happy hours, the lunch and learns, I've had the opportunity to watch many skilled guest speakers, and then it has given me the strength and courage that now I'm actually presenting here to you. I feel more secure and confident now. And if you speak with other members, I'm confident that they will share similar experiences. So our members improve their public speaking skills and have opportunities to practice public speaking. Interpersonal skills. Andrea and I were just telling you about how both of us learned to become kinder and more gracious leaders. And Andrea was speaking to you about show me your friends and I will show you your future. So being a member of the PWN is an opportunity to gain new skills you didn't even know you needed. I know we have some speakers of English as a second language. So if you're a native Spanish speaker who needs English for your job, you can even think of the Professional Women's Network as free English classes. Andrea, since you actually teach business English, would you expand about maybe why English is so important?
Well, my company is called Staude Language Solutions, and we work with international and national corporations teaching business professionals business English. And so I look at the PWN. I'm not going to tell you how much we charge an hour unless you want to quote, let me know. but the PWN is like a free way for you to improve your English skills. If you work for an international company, if you need English for your job, this is an amazing way for you to be able to get those classes for free. It looks amazing on your resume as well. If you add it to your LinkedIn profile that you're a member of the Professional Women's Network, if you add it to your, if you join the leadership team, you know, it's also a great way to do it. So yeah, English, you're going to improve your English tenfold. And it'll also give you an opportunity to present in English, to do presentations in English. And remember, you're not alone. You've got all of us here to back you up and help you.
Absolutely. So other things that we've come to understand better through the PWN include technological skills such as digital marketing, through Laurel's great blogs and YouTube tutorials. We have SEO optimization, social media management. All these things are huge. You may actually feel like you need help with that. So throughout and post-pandemic, you already know the world has changed. And so being a member of the PWNCR and the leadership team would allow you to help us with digital marketing, or maybe it would allow you to gain those skills if you currently lack them. We've also worked on emotional intelligence and empathy and the ability to focus on others' needs before our own. And that's helped me. In my last role outside of tourism, I was doing a lot of training. I was the trainer for new people coming into a company. And so looking at what other people needed and really thinking, you know, back to the workshop on emotional intelligence to help me to give them the best of all that I knew, and to help them with their onboarding and training. Also, we've got the dreaded imposter syndrome. Now, I'm sure we've all felt it from time to time, and overcoming that is a huge thing, especially for women. And I have to tell you that I didn't imagine myself as president of a national network. So now you see me moderating meetings and coordinating details, and I'm happy to do that for you all.
And doing a great job at it, Sarah Joy.
Thank you. We've also really touched on managing remote teams and pivoting in our business by doing everything online that was formerly in person. So talking about those skills, sharing best practices. Doc Harmony came on and talked about building a stellar team and really the human resources side of it. How do you make sure people are in the right roles for their skills? These things are all really important, and we're so grateful to all our past speakers for contributing in such a large way. We've also been working on volunteerism, how to motivate volunteers, and we have mentoring and coaching opportunities, both receiving and giving. So we're looking to formalize that a bit more in this year and the coming years. So learning all these skills is possible. I know this because I've gained many of them since joining, and it's just the first step towards reason number 5, career development. Andrea? Oh,
I thought that was reason number 4.
It looks like it is. I think I had the wrong number written.
I'm not sure we're speaking it through, but yeah, reason number 4, you're right, is career development, not just for business professionals, but also for business owners. Who's heard the phrase before? It's not necessarily about what you know, it's about who you know. You know, it is about who you know. This is 100% true. Experts agree that the most connected people are often the most successful people. When you take the time and you make the effort to invest in your relationships, both personal and professional, it can pay you back dividends throughout your entire career. And networking is essential because it will help you develop and improve your skill set, as Sarah Joy just mentioned about all the different skills that you can gain. It's going to help you not only improve your skill set, but it's going to help you stay on top of all the current trends in your industry. It's going to help you keep your thumb on the pulse of the job market. It's going to help you meet prospective mentors, partners, clients. It's going to help you gain access to the necessary resources that are going to help you foster your future career development. Being a part of a network and career development, they go hand in hand. They happen together. So if you're here and you're already a member and you're like, hey, this hasn't happened for me yet, you need to participate. You need to come to the meetings. You need to reach out and do the work. Career development in its simplest terms is the lifelong evolution of your career. It's influenced by a number of different things. It includes the jobs that you hold, the experiences that you gain in and out of the office, you know, the growth and success that you achieve at each different stage of your career, the formal and informal education that you have, the training that you receive, and the feedback that you're provided along the way from, you know, your mentors and your friends. Ideally, organizations that you work for should place more emphasis on employee development in the workplace. But my experience and a lot of women that I've spoken to, the reality that we live in is that this is like the era of do-it-yourself career development, you know? Many companies are failing at providing the proper benefits for their employees. And I believe that in today's workforce, the burden is on us. The burden is on each of you to take control of your own career development. Hence the importance of networking for career development. As you network with people in your company or in your industry or even outside of your field of interest, you're gonna uncover opportunities and connect to different types of mentors, advisors. You're gonna increase your visibility in your community, and that's huge. You know, you're increasing your visibility in the community. You're meeting people who can directly connect you with the people that you need to connect with. Maybe not now, but in the future. Again, it's going to pay off in dividends throughout your professional career. Your chances of landing a new job, if there's anyone out there who's a member or becoming a member and you're looking for a new job, your chances of landing a new job increases tenfold with the right referral. You know, and if you're looking to make that career change, the Professional Women's Network can support you by helping you find those connections in your industry, or helping you try to break into a new industry that you're looking at. If I promise you, if you take the time to build the meaningful relationships with those in your professional circle, when it comes time to looking for work, when it comes time to making friendships, when it comes time to looking for a plumber to fix your toilet, it doesn't really matter. You're going to be able to tap into these valuable connections for those referrals, for those insights into job leads, for those insights into what should I do next, you know, and other valuable information. So final thoughts on the importance of networking for career and business development. It's never too early. It's never too late to invest in your network. The best way to improve your networking skills is to put yourself out there, is to give it a try. Remember, momentum mori, and tomorrow we die. Take each day as if it's your last day. What are you going to do today that's going to help you invest in your future tomorrow? And again, I promise you, networking, the worst mistake that you can make is to not try anything at all. And that brings us to reason number 5 of why you need to become a member of the PWNCR, or if you're already a member of the PWNCR, you need to find ways that you can involve yourself more.
Thank you, Andrea. Yes, so reason number 5 to become a member of the PWNCR is the lasting friendship. So Andrea and I have talked a bit about our friendship between ourselves, and I've gained so many connections and friendships through this organization that I don't think that there is a price you can put on it. I was reading an article the other day by Michael Gastrick in Fortune magazine, and the article was titled "Why It's Better to Make Friends and Not Connections." So it was a fun analogy about the movie Ocean's 11. You might
Love
remember.
that movie.
You might remember it's a fictional con squad. It might be an odd way to think about networking and creating your own team, but the 11 perfectly exhibit the elements that of the most profound connections. So first of all, they are friends. They know each other as people, not just their job descriptions. Though their goals are important, the relationships last beyond whatever con they're coming up with. And second, they're professionals. They have great faith in each other's skills and are allies in tackling the big problems. Individually, each member is an expert, and together they're an unstoppable team. Then they're partners in crime. They trust the partner shares beyond reproach, and with their visions aligned, it's truly all of the 11 against the world. So don't go ahead and cancel your next networking event in favor of pulling off a casino heist just yet, but consider this analogy. When most amateurs run and gun through networking events, swapping business cards left and right, the best networkers are subtle and deliberate. They aim to build lasting friendships with those whose professional skills they can benefit from and whom they too can help, really creating those authentic relationships. Then when they meet others who share their vision, they nurture trust in one another by being consistently helpful. And as the partnership grows, they connect their new friends with the rest of their network. And in the process, they build their own unstoppable team. So I think we all know there's nothing like the feeling of having a friend who truly listens to your ideas and provides constructive feedback versus a contact who's just rehearsing his or her pitch while you finish your thoughts. So it's definitely the positive influence of someone who helps you grow across many areas of life versus one who only contacts you when you get a promotion. So being a friend means you'll be on the top of someone's mind rather than a LinkedIn search. Now, I would like to open it up. Let's see, Romy, are you available? I see you're here. Romy or Karen, can you share a little bit about what you have gained by friendships in the PWN?
Hi.
Good morning.
My name is Karen. I am the
Director of membership.
Well, I help them organize all of the events, the digital events we're having now, and hopefully presence events. It's been great. I have become good friends also with Sarah Joy and Romy and Andrea and all of them. I know that if there is anything I need, and also in the Facebook group, we have a Facebook group, a WhatsApp group. And if there is anything you need, any guidance, any advice, on whatever, you can text there, and all of the people, the other members, they can give you advice, they can guide you on where is the best direction that you can go about what you need. And so I think that is really useful and is really good because they're doing it from the heart. They really want to help you, and it's not for any other interest. And I think that is just great. Yeah.
I've been so impressed by the quality and the quantity of really good advice thrown out just in that WhatsApp group. I mean, we've had shares about how to connect with the accounting help you need. I see Gabriela Atan is here. And also, who's a lawyer that you can go to for someone who's going through something difficult here in Costa Rica.
I just want to give a shout out. You mentioned Gabriela. Gabriela is my accountant. So shout out to Gabriela. Yeah. If anyone needs any accounting help, she's awesome.
Yeah, so just overall, we do always want to support the people in our network first. Obviously, if there is someone in our network who can provide a service, has the know-how and the professional experience to help you, you're going to be directed to that person. And I think it's just wonderful that we get to support each other in this way. So as we've been talking about, becoming a member of the PWN is great, but if you want the reward, you really do need to do the work. To make a friend, you need to be a friend. So just going back to the movie analogy, imagine if one guy from the Ocean's 11 team didn't put in the work. They wouldn't be able to pull off a heist. So, all right. Another exciting opportunity with the PWNCR is to become a guest speaker. So what does this mean? Right now it means online. We've had just some spectacular speakers, including, as I mentioned, Flora Montealegre of Cruza. We've had Maria Liana Morales of Raha Foundation. We had Gail Nystrom of the Costa Rica Humanitarian Foundation. We had Muni Figueres share about her family's legacy and her challenges in business. So, these could be lunch and learns or webinars or informal luncheon talks. It doesn't have to be, if you're afraid of public speaking, which honestly I am, it doesn't have to be that you get up in front of a whole room of people and start talking with a microphone in your hand. You may feel more comfortable in another format online. It can be something, if you own a small business and you have something to teach, a lunch and learn may be best for you. If you are a top executive in a multinational company, we'd love to have you come and be our speaker for the month, something that you can share with us. It does give you an opportunity to develop your public speaking skills. It's incredible exposure for your idea, your brand, your services or products, and it's a chance to give back to the PWNCR. I hope that, if you are interested, you will approach one of us on the leadership team to really schedule a time where you can practice your pitch, make an offer to the network. This can build your business if you are an entrepreneur. It can also boost your visibility if you are working for a corporation or another business. All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Sarah Joy. And one of the other things we wanted to do today was to share with you a little bit about our leadership team. So you can, first, okay, so what is a leadership team and why do you guys want to be on it? First of all, I know you all, I want you all to know that just because you join the PWNCR, you don't have to be a member of the leadership team. You can just become a member and join the meetings when you want, whenever you have the time. But for those of you who want to take your professional and your personal development a little bit further, a little bit faster, the leadership team may be the right choice for you. Okay, so back to the question, what is the leadership team? So in a broad sense, the leadership team for the Professional Women's Network is a group of senior leaders. I don't mean senior in age, I mean senior as in just we've been with the organization for a little while. And we are the primary decision makers who steer the boat, I guess, or the car of the PWNCR in a progressive and lucrative direction. If you take a little bit of a closer look, you'll see, just an amazing group of women. It's a team of dedicated women, and honestly, we're all rainmakers. Does anyone know what a rainmaker is? Speak up if you know what a rainmaker is. Anyone? Anyone?
A rainmaker is someone that connects with people and connects with people and makes connections between people and actually builds the business. It was originally, I think, developed as a term for someone who's really good at business development.
Exactly. They make stuff happen, right? And that's right. The women that are on the leadership team, they make things happen. They're the backbone of our association. And yeah, I think I'm going to just introduce a few of them to you right now, if you don't mind. You just met Karen Duarte. Karen, can you introduce yourself again and tell them what your title is? And can you tell them about our next event?
Yes. Okay, so I am the director of events. And so what I do is try to find speakers or people who are interested to talk about a subject. So we're aiming to have one event a month. It's organized on the third Saturday of every month, is something like this. And for this month, we have the lovely life coach, Erica Ugalde, and she is going to talk to us about the power of the conversations. Because if you want to improve your relationships, if you improve your conversation, then that's a good way to go about. So in this talk, we will be able to learn some essential, distinctions of communication that will allow the people to be more effective. And when they're having their conversations with others, and the difference between judgment and descriptions. So communication is an art, and it's not just about saying words. So the more we invest in learning and acquire, some skills, that is very useful, and that's what we are trying to aim with this talk this month. So.
And Karen, you do an amazing job at getting some really high quality guest speakers. Karen's the one that gathers the information so that Sarah Joy and I can do all of the promotions and get the talk started. She's the first contact with the guest speakers, and she helps a lot with the event. Another person that's on our leadership team is Natalia. Natalia, you're here? I see that you're here. I don't see your video.
Hi, hello.
This is Natalia.
Hello.
Natalia is, I'm going to let her explain.
Oh, well, I'm responsible for the social responsibility activities. And well, good morning, everyone. And as you know, we are supporting three social causes for the years 2021 and 2022. And well, in May of 2021, we launched our annual fundraiser for the Rehab Foundation, and through a matching donation by one member of our network, we were able to surpass our goal and raise over 1,100 for women who have been stuck in prostitution and are seeking a better life. With the Fundación Animales de Asís, run by Karen Hood, who is a PWNCR member, we began last year and have now reached the 500 goal for Animales de Asís, thanks to the contribution of the PWNCR members and friends. We have also been striving to fundraise for the Costa Rican Humanitarian Foundation, run by Gail Nystrom, who is also a PWNCR member. And we are happy to announce that we are over half to our $500 goal. We would like to invite you to contribute this time, either directly to the Costa Rican Humanitarian Foundation, or by dining with family and friends, with the support of our member Shilpa, who is the owner of Curry Kingdom and Rasoi, these are Indian restaurants. We expect to exceed our goal within a month from today. I'd like to tell you a little more about how this will work, okay? When members of the PWNCR visit Rasoi, Sabores de la India in Santa Ana, or Curry Kingdom, an Indian restaurant in Barrio Dent, San Pedro, from now through May 22nd, and show a special image we're going to send, Shilpa and her family will donate 25% of the cost of your meal before taxes to the Costa Rican Humanitarian Foundation. This promotion is valid from today through May 22nd. PWNCR members will gather for lunch together 2 weeks from today at Curry Kingdom Indian Restaurant in Barrio Dent in San Pedro. That is going to be on Saturday, May 7th at 1 p.m. Space is limited, so please confirm your attendance to me, Natalia Hidalgo. You can find my phone number at the WhatsApp group. Anyway, it's 84785153. I can repeat it if you need it. In June, we will again turn to supporting the Rehab Foundation with a new fundraiser. So stay tuned for details. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Natalia. You've been doing an amazing job as our new Director of Social Responsibility. I also want to give a shout out to Alina. She was our past Director of Social Responsibility. She also did an amazing job, but she is looking after her new baby girl right now. So I wanted to give a shout out to Alina. I also want to give a shout out to Laurel Anderson. Laurel is a past president of the Professional Women's Network. Phyllis Christ and Juletta Broomfield, Helen, believe is on the call as well. These women we consider them our expert mentors that are on our leadership team. They're there for direction, teaching, guiding. They've really had a large impact and have been a backbone of our leadership team as well. I've mentioned Phyllis already as one of the best networkers I've ever known. I've learned a lot from her as well. And instead of, just for time's sake, I wish I could let everyone talk for a little while, but we do need more people on our leadership team. And as I mentioned, the leadership team, this isn't for everyone. If you just want to be a member of the PWNCR and participate and network and connect, that's fine. That's what the PWN is all about. But if you want to fast track your career development, if you want to fast track and get those skills that Sarah Joy was talking about, we're looking for new people for the leadership team. Sarah Joy, do you want to tell people a little bit about what we're looking for going forward in 2023 for the leadership team?
Sure. Well, as I mentioned,
sorry, Sarah Joy, can you also mention Mooney as well?
Yes. So Andrea is transitioning into the Director of Network Management, or sorry, did I get it right? Network Development. Which means she'll be doing a lot of amazing upper level work with corporations in Costa Rica and making sure that our membership keeps growing and stays healthy. And Mooney has agreed to move into the Vice President role, and we're very excited to have her do that starting May 1st. So congratulations. And in 2023, what we're going to do is since we have steered the ship, kind of come back from some challenges, especially through the pandemic, we will be looking to have elections for president. So we can look ahead to that. We're also we need a new Director of Social Media and Digital Marketing. We need event planners to help Karen. We need people who can help Natalia with the fundraisers, and we need people to help on the admin side using, for our digital marketing using MailChimp. We need a leader to help manage our mentorship program, and we need a volunteer motivator. So all these roles within the leadership team, we're working to formalize. And if any of those sound like something that you would have already some experience with, we'd love to have you. If it's something that you would like mentorship to really step into, we're also available to help you with that.
And I also just want to add, Sarah Joy, like you don't have to be like, if you're interested in social media and digital marketing, I mean, obviously it's good for you to have a solid foundation in social media and digital marketing, but we're not looking for like, you know, somebody with 100 years experience. Like we're here to help mentor you and give you the skills that you need in order to complete these positions. So know that when you do become a member of the leadership team, we will teach you and help you and guide you and mentor you into the position. And if you feel like you have weaknesses or strengths in different places, we'll play off that as well.
Absolutely. All right. So we have the benefits.
Are we getting close to where we get to give away a whole bunch of stuff, Sarah Joy?
I think we are. Is everybody ready to get free prizes from our wonderful members?
Soon.
Getting close. Andrea, I think you were going to go through some of the, we were going to kind of recap everything that we've shared. The benefits of membership. So as we've discussed, PWNCR members will become part of something bigger, have grace and kindness extended to them, and learn to be more gracious and kind, learn new skills, have progress in their career development, and forge lasting friendships. You might also, you will polish your business acumen and skills, and learn and grow when you attend monthly networking events. Do you have other things to share, Andrea?
No, I think that list and all of the 5 reasons that we've covered kind of give everyone a general idea of how awesome this network is. Sarah, do you want me to continue about membership fees and things like that?
Well, I think we didn't touch on a couple of the things, so I will mention now. So we in the past and currently, as people donate for door prizes, as they come up with a promotion in their business, we're happy to share that promotion with the wider network. So that might be, 25% off of your services right now, or some fun promotion that you have. We're happy to share that on our social media. And you just need to approach any member of the leadership team, and we'll love to do that. We do have a yearly holiday goods and services fair that's generally at the end of November, and so we'll look forward to doing that again this year. Hopefully it'll be in person. Elvia, I do see that you have your hand raised.
Yes, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for the invitation. This is my first time in this meeting, and congratulations for this great initiative. And
welcome.
The question that I have is, what it takes for me to become a member of this organization? Because I've been listening actively on the whole proposal, but it is not clear to me what it takes to me to be part of
That's a great question. And if Sarah Joy, if you want to go down to membership dues, if you want to skip the next slide and go down to membership dues. So yeah, to lock in the 2021 dues that we have, there is a link that you can go to right there and fill out the form. Can everyone see that? Okay. Alternately, you can also put your name, phone number, and email in the chat on this Zoom. So please go ahead. If you'd like to become a member, you can just put your name into the chat and just say, yes, I want to become a member. And Romy, who is our membership director. Romy, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Why don't you go ahead, Romy, and tell everyone how they can become a member?
Yes, good morning. Well, the way to do it is just we have the information for we have different prices, for you can become a 1-year member or 3-year membership. And we can send you the information to our Banco Nacional, or you can send through the Simpe Mobile. That way I will integrate your information in our database, and since there, you will start receiving our all communication. It's very simple, actually.
I also want to take this opportunity to apologize to Romy because she has been with the PWNCR longer than I have been with the PWNCR. And when I talked about the leadership team, I did not mention her role, and that's just such a crucial role. She fits in everywhere where we need help, but her main job is director of membership, and she's the one that helps women get signed up for membership. She gives women all the information they need if they have questions about membership. She deals with all of the finance and accounting for membership. So Romy, I'm so sorry. We love Romy to death. We wouldn't be where we are today without her. And I can't even believe that I missed saying her name on the leadership team talk. So thank you so much, Romy, for all you do. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now, ladies, I just want to mention that membership for 1 year is 15,000 colones. Membership for 2 years is how much, Romy? 28,000, did we say? Okay. Sarah Joy, can you just go up to the new price? There we go. So 15,000 colones is what our membership is until June the 1st. This is actually one thing that we have been in a bit of contention about. I think that the membership for PWNCR should be like 100,000 colones a year, because I really believe that we offer a huge value to women in our community. There's so many guest speakers that we have. There's so many skills. There's so many things that we get out of the PWNCR. We add value to people's lives, but we also want to make sure that this membership is available to everyone, no matter what their economic situation is. So for the last few years, it's been very low, and we've raised it to 15,000 colones, and 30,000 for 2 years, 40,000 for 3 years is what it's going to be going forward. So if you take a look at this membership guide that we have here for individuals, as of June 1st, let me repeat that, as of June 1st. So anyone that purchases a membership, pays their dues before June 1st, it's going to be at the current rate of 15,000 colones for 1 year. And after that, June 1st, if you can look at this, a 1 year membership for individuals is going to be 20,000, 2 years, 38, 3 years, 50. We're also going to offer membership for corporations. So if you work for a company, like if you work for Intel or HP or one of the larger corporations in Costa Rica, go to your HR department. You can talk to them about this. It's an open invitation for all women in your company to become a member, starting at 200,000 colones for a 1 year membership. And I think that's a deal for sure. So if you want any more information about that, you can email us at info@pwncr.com, or you can just simply write your name in this chat and Romy will send you an email with all of the information that you need to become a member. Sarah Joy?
All right, I was working to answer some questions. I believe that, yeah, there we go. So Dr. Bernard had a question about credit cards, and I answered that at the moment it would be via SeamPay transfer or bank transfer, and we're working to see how feasible it would be to receive payments via credit card, but we don't have that yet. Now, Maria Hortensia asked if she pays the 15,000 for 1 year, will it cover a whole year, or is it till June of this year? Now, these are all really good questions. We did move in, I believe, 2021, we moved to it being a full year. So it's a calendar year, January through December. That's what the 1 year membership covers. So right now we're doing a membership drive for 2022, and that's going to be valid through the end of this year, and then you can re-up your membership for 2023 in January. I hope that answers everybody. Oh, Mooney asked if it can be via SeamPay Mobile. Yes, it can. Romy, should we just go ahead and put your, yep. So Rami put her Simpe mobile number in there. Currently that is the number to make the payment to. So we can, and it is going to come up as Rami Herrera. So does that cover just about every question that we had, or does anybody have other questions? Okay, sorry, Beth asked, how many members are part of the PWNCR and how many are Costa Rican versus non-Costa Rican? We have over 70 members. I don't know if we have a count of how many are Costa Rican versus non-Costa Rican. We are a primarily English-speaking group, simply because of how we began. It doesn't mean that we won't have events in Spanish. We're certainly open to that. And
I would say, Sarah Joy, if I had to take a guess, I would say that it's about 50-50. I would say it was like 50% Costa Rican, 50% North American, I guess. Just if I had to take a guess.
Wonderful. Well, thank you all for your great questions. We're really looking forward. It sounds like we have some new members, so thank you. We'll be very happy to have you come on board and be part of our network. All right, so I think Karen had touched on it before and I couldn't find the slide. We do have, Karen, are you still available? You want to talk, just share again about this?
I think the next few slides, Sarah Joy, Karen's already covered the power of conversation and the social responsibility. I think Natalia's already touched on. So perhaps we can move right into the giving away of things.
All right, let's do it. I did want to just bring up this date again. So Saturday, May 21st, 9:30 a.m. You'll be getting emails about it. It'll be in WhatsApp, but definitely looking forward to seeing you online for May, and we're working on some exciting things for June and July. We'll be having an update soon. Social responsibility we did touch on. So yes, we're ready for the giveaway. Mooney, are you ready with the list of people? I think we had a couple more people.
Yes, I just see that Sandra Marillo.
Sandra came on. You have Romy, Gabriela, Natalia, and Laurel. They were the ones who, okay, perfect.
Yeah. One more, let me go get the magic hat.
Okay, thank you, Mooney. So Mooney's gonna help with this because it's challenging to do all the juggling of who's gonna win. So we do have phenomenal art by Jim Theologos. Helen actually was a personal friend of Helen Griffin was a personal friend of Jim Theologos. She calls herself his little sister. This prize is a beautiful piece of art by him. He did pass recently, and he was a member of the PWNCR and taught an art class for our members. So I wanted to share a little bit about him. Thank you, Jim, in memorandum. And we do have this gorgeous piece of art that we are going to give away.
And Sarah Joy, if somebody wins the piece of art, how would they get it?
Well, this one's something that I have them in my office here. So I would package it up and find a good time to coordinate and meet you, or find a way to get it in the mail to you. Although I don't feel great about putting it in the mail. So go ahead and contact me directly and I will write down who wins.
Awesome.
Get it out? Who's the person?
Yeah, so you're going to go ahead and pull a name out of the hat, right, Mooney?
Drum roll.
Sarah Boslow.
Sarah Boslow.
Yay!
Oh my God! Woohoo! Thank you, guys. Yeah. Awesome. Wow.
Helen can tell you more about the value of it, but she does estimate it that it's most likely worth hundreds of dollars. He's world-renowned artist. Now Adele has donated 2 different essential oils. They're both amazing. I can almost smell the clove right now just thinking about it. It's excellent for dental hygiene or as a supplement to help promote wellness. and she has donated it for this door prize. Mini?
Yep.
Janice. Oh, wow. Awesome.
Janice Chris, yay.
Janice, we'll have to talk. Are you going to be down visiting Phyllis soon?
We might just have to give them to Phyllis to give to Janice.
All right, next one. We have fennel essential oil. It's excellent in the kitchen to add either a subtle or distinct anise flavor to any dish. It's also useful for a soothing abdominal massage, among other things. Again, donated by Adele. Thank you, Adele. Ready? Who do we have, Moni?
Elvia.
Aha.
Elvia Torres.
Wonderful.
Beginner.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Beginner's luck.
So we'll, Elvia Torres. So we will connect you with Adele. Perfect.
Congratulations. Adele has amazing essential oils and wellness products. I just love her lavender oils that I got from her.
I've been using them every day. I love my diffuser and having it in my office. It makes everything a little calmer. All right, so we also have healing and wellness products. This is actually a full package of wellness products, including magnesium lotion, vitamin D3, let's see, colloidal silver, and I can't even see that one, some zinc. So this is from Doc Harmony's company, Healthy Energy Amazing Life. And she we can get you connected with her. If you win, it will help improve your sleep and your overall and support your overall health. So I do want to share at the bottom here, it's if you are interested in ordering or becoming a wholesaler here in Costa Rica, you can contact her assistant. That's Carolina at 8443-9347. Mooney, you have one?
Yep.
That's Helen. Wonderful. Helen Griffin.
All right. Congratulations, Helen.
Awesome. Okay.
Doc Harmony has been a member of the PWNCR for a number of years now. And not only does she run a tight ship and an amazing business, but she's an amazing resource for learning and growing within like team building or email automations, things like that. She's a real pro.
Absolutely.
I won last year. I won last prize, and I'm going to bring. Wait a second. Don't.
She's going to show us. She's been using them. Yeah, and you know, honest.
The best product in the world.
Wonderful.
Sleep wonderfully.
Perfect. No, and Doc Harmony has become a friend and a people connector for me, and I thank her so much for this amazing donation, for being you know, a wonderful networking friend to me as well. Sorry she couldn't be here. Now we've got Laurel's crystal window hangings, which are hanging in my window and shining rainbows all over my office.
I'll win this one.
This is amazing. So Laurel has this wonderful picture of some past ones she's done, but what she can actually do is a special custom crystal window hanging, so in the color of your choosing.
Laurel does a lot more than just crystals, though, doesn't she, Sarah Joy?
Oh my gosh. Laurel's Originals is painted canvas rugs. Actually, Adele! Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, so Adele has a crystal window hanging coming to her, so Laurel can connect. Laurel, would you share a little bit about what Laurel's Originals does? let's see, are you still here, Laurel? I know she actually had to,
No,
she
I
had
was,
some classes.
no,
Well,
I'm
besides
here.
being, oh, there she is. Good.
I'm here. No, well, my main focus is hand painted custom canvas rugs for interior decor, which is a heavyweight canvas that's hand painted and it's sewn to any size or shape. And they're a wonderful alternative for the floors, especially without or a rainy season and people with pets. And well, they're just, I've been marketing them here in Costa Rica for 15 years. It's actually a very old art form, but it's not really well known, except now people know more about them here in Costa Rica. So that's my main focus. I did the crystals for fun for my art studio and the craft shows. And I also do hand painted custom canvas bags. But my main focus is interior decor with the rugs. So you can see, if you go to my website, you can see a lot of different projects that I've done over the years.
Thanks,
Wonderful.
Laurel.
I'll go ahead and drop the website in there. I mean, everybody can see it, that they are there on each one of the slides, and we will be posting this on our YouTube channel and then sharing it after the fact, which we haven't been as consistent as I've wanted to be. So
we've Laurel's guidance, we're going into that direction, right?
Exactly. So next, I think last but not least is the Wild Fit 14-day reset by our events director, Karen Duarte. Now, many of our members have actually already gone through the challenge of the 14-day reset and even done the 90-day challenge. This is a wonderful opportunity to reset your relationship with food and set you up for ultimate food freedom. So Karen is offering this reset you would need to redeem it on or before May 7th. So you got a couple weeks to do that. Let's see, we'll go ahead, Mooney. Oh, Maciel Cascante, wonderful.
All right, congratulations, Marcial.
Okay, well, this is amazing.
I also want to add, Sarah Joy, really quick. I hope Karen Duarte doesn't mind, but Karen, well, obviously she's amazing at what she does with the Wild Fit and the 14-day reset. Sarah Joy just shared with you that a lot of our members have gone through Wild Fit and it's been really beneficial to them. But as a side gig, Karen is also an experienced house sitter and pet sitter. And so this is like something that she's open to. So, and I know there's some expats and some people who are retired here who have pets who want to go back to the United States. If you ever need somebody to come and look after your house, like live in with your animals, pets, and look after your household, Karen is your girl.
That's so wonderful. I actually didn't know that. Well, I think we have actually come to our very end. I appreciate everybody's time and attention. Thank you for, look at that. It's 5 minutes till. We can definitely hang out and answer any questions that anyone has. We're so pleased. We've got a few people who have expressed interest, and Romy and the rest of the leadership team are available to you for any questions that you have about getting involved. Let's see, just getting thank yous. Thank you guys.
You're very welcome, guys. And just to reiterate, please tell your friends about us. If you work in a corporation or a business, please tell your HR departments about the PWNCR. We're really focused on growing our organization, and we can only do that with your help. So if you're interested in improving your professional career and your personal life, creating friendships, getting mentored and living the life that you love, then please consider being a member. And if you are already a member, please consider participating a little bit more. Thank you.
And I do want to just ask everybody, would you smile pretty for the camera? I'm going to take a screenshot. Smile. Thank you. Awesome. I've seen some of those come up on social media, and I'm like, that's actually a great idea. So it's a pleasure. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing weekend.
Amazing.
Have a wonderful.
Bye.
Wonderful,
Thank you.
everyone.
Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you to everyone who donated.
Thank you for your
Bye.
time.
Thank you.
Bye.